ordinary appendix surgery. The surgeon was too slow to operate. I want to take another look at the textbook. No, the patient doesn't. Molly grabbed the scalpel, cut open his own stomach.
Or you can just take out my appendix.
So people read books while removing a woman's appendix, but the woman in the hospital bed is not afraid. Instead, every now and then point the doctor, tossing and turning in her stomach. It turned out that they were both first-year interns. You never find a good internship being called around by residents every day. They run errands and want to practice their skills. As a last resort, that's when they start practicing techniques on each other. Until this intern nicknamed the Grim Reaper arrived, everything has changed.
You're a priss. Too bad he's not pregnant. You could do a C-section.
Daph's words immediately piqued Gray's interest. We could cut out his appendix.
He doesn't need his appendix. We could take out his appendix. We'll find an empty OR. We'll be in and out in an hour.
I'm off tomorrow. I tried and take a shift so he could recover.
Seeing everyone talking more and more excited, Curly Hair was immediately scared to pee. The original agreement was just to practice urinary catheterization. Now they're going to cut my appendix. Help!
Do me.
And so they hit it off. That's where the surgery started. No surprise, there's going to be an accident soon. Soon, everyone discovered in despair that's appendix. It doesn't look exactly like the book. The book says the diameter should be 7-8 millimeters, but the Grim Reaper looks a bit big. The inexperienced people were at a loss. I don't know what to do in the panic. Next second, and Death went into a coma, bleeding profusely. There is really no way. Of interns had to bite a bullet and find a resident. But when you see what's happening at the scene, their brains are buzzing. I didn't expect interns to be so busy these days, but the time is too long. The patient lost too much blood. This has long been far beyond their ability. Zoo can only continue to notify for larger episode. The resident and director of this is a surprising discovery. It turned out to be due to the intern stitches falling off. That's what caused the hemorrhage. Under the supervision of experts, everyone successfully controlled the bleeding. Death's life was successfully saved. The interns were very upset because of their lack of academic skills. Almost killed a classmate. More worried because of their own recklessness. Ruined a doctor's career that had not yet begun. But surprisingly, the director, who knew everything, didn't blame anyone. They also came from the interns. Deeply understand the mentality of yearning for surgery. He knew that what the interns needed at this time was comfort. Instead of scolding, just called everyone to the girls' ward. I hope they learn from this. Don't let anything like this happen again in the future.